What's good, y'all? It's your boy CL The Source, your friendly neighborhood hope dealer, back with another brand new episode of the Blessed Beyond Measure podcast. Thank you once again for tuning in for another serving of that good inspiration, that good motivation, and that positivity. Yo, today's episode is going to be a solo one. It's been a minute since I got to do one of these, man. So I'm very thrilled to be able to do this. I really just wanted to check in with y'all, check in with the progress that I've been making with this podcast. And again, tell you thank you that I appreciate y'all for really supporting and rocking with the boy. It's been a hell of a journey up to this point. I really hope that you're getting tremendous value out of the things that I'm doing and the things that I'm creating with the people that I get to create with and talk to and learn from. It's been a special ride, and I'm just thrilled to be able to continue to do it every day. Get a chance to wake up. It's just a new opportunity to get better and better, and I'm trying to improve with each day that passes by. So with that being said, I kind of just wanted to take a little bit of time to reflect on the progress that's been made. The first time that I actually got behind a microphone wasn't even an actual microphone. It was actually directly on the phone. I was just kind of playing around with the idea of creating a podcast. I actually had all my equipment, the microphone, the headphones. I didn't get the MacBook till later on and this and that, but I had some of the basic equipment that I needed to basically make episodes that were semi decent quality and stuff like that. And I'm still acquiring more and more tools and learning more about certain applications and programs that I could use to up the quality of the experience. You know what I'm saying? So, bear with me, y'all. But looking back at it, I really kind of started at the bottom with this thing. You know what I'm saying? There was a point where I wasn't even sure if I really wanted to do podcasting. Like, I know I wanted to in my own mind, but I had the equipment for quite some time. But for a few months, it was just collecting dust, to keep it real with y'all. Like, I was for whatever reason, putting it off, procrastinating, getting in my own way, was in my own head. And then I guess with the coming of the pandemic, it kind of flip-flopped my whole world. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, not just me, everybody else too. And it gave me a lot more time to kind of figure out what it is I wanted to do. And when you're left with all that time, you ain't got no other choice but to kind of confront certain things. At least that was the approach that I took. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm about to go create me some podcasts and really step this game up. And I said, man, let me go create this Blessed Beyond Measure podcast. And shout out to the people that supported me from day one, that really pushed and motivated me to create this thing. Y'all know who you are. And I appreciate the verbal support, the backing, the confidence in me to continue to do this or actually begin doing this. And it's crazy because I was reflecting back to that time when I first did it, and it's a world of difference. You can hear the hesitance in my voice from some of those first episodes, the timidness, the use of a lot of filler words, and looking forward to where I'm at right now. It's again, it's night and day. So I kind of want to just take the moment to honor the progress that's been made. I look forward to the progress that's going to be continued to be made. And it's all to enhance this experience for you. You know what I'm saying? As I'm growing, as I'm elevating in my own life and learning some new things that I'm applying into my life and really seeing results from, I'm just sharing it with y'all. Plain and simple. And being myself, learning how to be myself more and more, and just digging deep into my potential. And I'm not special. I'm not anybody different from you, which is why, like, I'm sharing this. Like, I really feel like we all got potential. And when the funny thing about potential is it's limitless. The more and more you kind of learn more about it and dive deeper into that well of potential that we all have, it's limitless. You find that it's limitless. And for me, I'm just starting to understand how I can bring more of that potential up to the surface and share that with y'all through my podcast, through how I interact with people in the world, and just how I live my life intentionally day by day on purpose. So, with that being said, I also had a moment today where I reached the end of um, I just reached the final page, and I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. The final page of a journal. I've been writing in this journal every single day now. Look, it's filled with stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you watching the video format of this, you'll see my journal is filled with stuff, and that's my gratitude journal. If you're just on audio, just visualize a journal filled with a ton of words. And I wrote in this journal every single day since March 7th of 2020. March 7th of 2020. Today is actually March 7th of 2022. Go figure. Wow. A full 2 years. I didn't even realize it was March 7th of 2020 that I started this journal. And today I sit here before you recording this podcast on March 7th, 2022. And I just finished the last page of this journal with all the different things that I was grateful for every single day. I may have taken a few days off and some stretches in between time where I wasn't consistent in writing in this journal, but I reached the end page today, and it was kind of a trip because I was looking back at some of the things I was grateful for, and it just enlivened me. It really made me feel like, damn, I got a lot to be grateful for. As do you, as does anybody else, if you really take the time intentionally to look at your life and pick and choose what you have to be grateful for. So it was just a trip. It's been a really dope ride. Not just the past 2 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 38 now, which is crazy to say. I just turned 38 on February 15th, not too long ago. And I feel like I got a brand new lease on life. As funny as that might sound to somebody that doesn't kind of know me, but for a long time, I considered myself to be a lost person. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely on the path to self-destruction. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect where I'm at right now. It's just a continual process of creating progress in my life. I've gotten rid of this idea of perfectionism. It's really more about, creating progress every single day and just being happy with the results that you have, because every day is just another chance to get better and improve and learn more and advance and evolve as a human being. And I'm just grateful and lucky to be able to participate really, in each day, because so many of us don't make it to each day. You know what I'm saying? So many of us don't wake up. Um, so I'm just grateful for another day of consciousness to be able to share, create, learn, experience, interact, feel. Oh man, it's just amazing. So with that being said, it's like, I guess the one of the biggest lessons that I can extract from this whole period of time, especially recently when I've kind of, for lack of a better way of saying it, woke up, you know, um, I guess for me, it's every day is a new day. I know it sounds cliche sometimes to say that no 2 days are the same. You might hear that, but it's the actual truth. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you feel like every day might feel the same. Every day is mundane. It's that ain't true. That ain't reality. The reality is when we get another day at this life, it's a brand new day. Yes, we might have some repetitive stuff in our life that we got to deal with. Work, family stuff. It might seem repetitive, right? But man, on some real shit, no 2 days are the same. We get a new opportunity every day to reinvent ourselves, to do different things. There's a possibility of a new experience that can enliven your whole existence. So I guess switching that mindset really, really can help you going forward, rather than kind of looking at things as the same every single day, as one sort of repetitious cycle. Try not to do that. Don't get caught up in that trap, because every day is a blessing. I really believe that. I wouldn't be saying that just because it sounds nice. I firmly believe it. And I'm going to sit here and tell you also, not every day when I first wake up is, like all peaches and shit. Like it takes me some time to get myself to this frequency, to this state of mind, to this vibrational state. Um, but with practice and continued application of what you've been practicing in your day, man, you become the master of yourself. And I'm starting to learn how to do that more and more through discipline. And something I've really been marinating on a whole lot recently that I think can help you is that self-discipline. As daunting and as uncomfortable as self-discipline sounds, it's actually one of the highest forms of self-love. And think of self-love as treating yourself as somebody that you care about, that you care about. For instance, you got to treat yourself like you were your own child, or you were your own significant other, or just somebody that you love, because for somebody that you love, you wouldn't want them harming themselves. You wouldn't want them putting themselves in situations that were going to be harmful to them, right? You want somebody you love to take care of themselves. You want somebody to love that you love to be well taken care of, doing things that's going to help them progress, help them feel better, help them have an enhanced experience of life, right? You wouldn't want somebody that you love doing all these harmful things to themselves. That's just not what, if you love somebody, why would you want somebody to do that to themselves? So treat yourself that way. Treat yourself like somebody that you love. And the way you can do that is through self-discipline of making sure that you're doing something healthy for yourself every single day, as often as you can. You know, going to the gym, getting outside into the sun, even if it ain't sunny, getting outside into the elements, just letting your body feel Mother Earth. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds hippy dippy, but on some real shit, that shit is revitalizing as fuck. And the more often you can do that for yourself, you're going to feel the benefits. I promise you that. Moving your body with intentionality for at least half an hour, at least half an hour. We all got the same 24 hours in a day. I get it. We all busy and shit like that, but we all have the same 24 hours in a day. And it's how you prioritize what's important to you. And if health ain't on top of your priority, man, it's going to be a struggle for you. I'm going to tell you right now, if you keep putting health on the back burner, you ain't going to be helping yourself. As the days go on, you're just going to keep getting beat down. You're going to get worn down. You're going to be overcommitting yourself and just stretching yourself far too thin. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, but you can't pour from an empty cup. It's just the truth. You can't give what you don't got. It's just facts. So make sure you're taking care of yourself as often as possible. Prioritize yourself. You know what I'm saying? If your schedule is crazy, find a time in your day where it's not that crazy for you to give yourself certain time slots where you can focus intentionally on helping yourself, whether that be, like I said, going outside, going to the gym, reading a book, meditating, making sure you're eating healthy products, right? Being mindful about your energy, making sure you're consuming healthy information, you know what I'm saying? And also filtering out some of the stuff that's not so healthy for you. So just be mindful of that, y'all, because it's something that I feel like I've kind of added into my life, implemented into my life. And speaking from a firsthand perspective, just coming from me, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't regret it at all that I've really walked this path and continue to walk this path. Yes, it gets difficult, but it's absolutely worth it because your energy levels are really, really going to feel great. And you're going to thank yourself later. So, you know, self-discipline again is one of the highest forms of self-love. Um, and with that being said, y'all, I kind of wanted to just have this progress check, share this with y'all. Thank you again so very much for rocking with the boy. It's been a hell of a ride, hell of an experience, hell of a journey, and I'm having so much fun being able to connect with all the different guests that I get to connect with and share them with you. The whole process has been dope, and be on the lookout for more great stuff to come. I promise you, I'm gonna keep going with this stuff and keep learning, keep growing, keep sharing it with y'all. Um, and there's a lot more exciting stuff on the way. Be on the lookout. I didn't come this far just to come this far. I promise you that. We're going to keep going. There's multiple ways to get to the top of the mountain, and I know that. So I'm going to keep going. Be patient with myself. Keep working, keep grinding, keep learning, keep evolving, keep loving, keep having joyous experiences with this stuff, man, it's just going to be blessings on blessings on blessings every single day. So, with that being said, I really appreciate y'all so much from the bottom of my heart for rocking with the kid. Yo, it's your boy, CL the Source, signing off with another episode. The Neighborhood Hope Dealer, y'all. Love y'all. Peace and love.